our next semi-finalist, Miss USA. Good evening, Miss USA.
Good evening.
Did you expect to be in the top 9 tonight?
First of all, I don't expect anything this evening because from the history of Fahrenheit, this is the stiff competition I've ever joined.
It is, but congratulations because you're one of the top 9. It means you're one of the best tonight.
I am thanking everyone for giving me a chance once again for I have the capacity to entertain everyone every minute, every hour, and every second of their life respectively.
And you know we love you very much because of that. Please pick your number. Normal natin siya dahil dyan. You've picked question number 8. Your question comes from the President and Marketing Director of Fahrenheit Cafe and Fitness Center, Mr. Wilbert Tolentino. If you will be granted 2 wishes tonight, what would you choose? A. Crown of Miss F Universe 2010 for 1 week, or become a real woman for 1 week. You have to choose between these 2 wishes. The crown of Miss F Universe for 2010 for 1 week, or become a real woman for 1 week.
I will answer the question in a brief and concise one. I would rather choose to become a Miss F Universe 2010 because this is the one that, or the crown that I'm aiming for from the very first.
Thank you so much. That is, of course, our Miss USA. Thank you so much. Let's call in our next semi-finalist, Miss US Virgin Islands. Congratulations, Miss US Virgin Islands. You got Miss Talent, you got Best in Swimsuit. What did you get? Ang dami-dami mo namang awards ngayong gabi nito. Ano nararamdaman mo ngayon? Photogenic also. You're also our Miss Photogenic.
Happy.
Syempre. So let's pick your question now.
Go, Don!
Very happy din kami para sa'yo. You pick question number 3. Okay, your question comes from Roberto Dimla. And your question is, if you could eradicate one problem for all mankind, what would that be and why? I will repeat, if you could eradicate one problem for all of mankind, what would that be and why?
My answer will be, if I would eradicate one problem for all mankind, what would it be and why? As simple as the crab mentality of all mankind, especially the Filipinos. For example, I'm not saying that it causes that will be the mentality of all mankind, and because actually it's a very big issue in a person, because as an individual we have our own personality that comes within, and that will be if you would only be nice to a person and just develop yourself, that will be that will be the solution for the problem. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss US Virgin Islands. Next up is Miss Venezuela. Miss Venezuela, congratulations for making it to the top 9.
Thank you. I would like to thank the Board of Judges for picking me as Miss Beth in Longa. Thank you.
Did you expect to be here as one of the semi-finalists?
the beautiful delegates who compete as Miss F Universe, but I am prettier than them, so I am sure.
Okay, let's check her question. Alright, you will be answering question number 10. Miss Venezuela, your question comes from Ray Gintara, and your question is, you are driving down the road on a wild stormy night when you pass by a bus stop and you see 3 people waiting for a bus. An old lady who looks as if she's about to die, an old friend who once saved your life, and the perfect partner you have been dreaming about. Which one would you choose to offer a ride to, knowing that there can only be 1 passenger in your car?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me answer this as briefly and precisely as I could. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if I will be able to choose between those 3, I'd rather to choose an old lady who looks as if she's about to die. Because you know what, ladies and gentlemen, honestly speaking, 5 months ago, my mother passed away. And it's really hard to accept that thing. So if I will be able to choose, I'd rather choose those old lady, because we should respect those old so they can respect us, our principle in life. That will be all. Thank you.
Alright, thank you so much. That's Miss Venezuela. Next up is Miss South Africa. How are you, Miss South Africa? Congratulations for making it to the top 9.
Well, thank you so much, Christine, and thank you so much, Fahrenheit.
Did you expect to be part of the semi-finalists tonight?
Well, actually, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not expecting, because in expecting, we might meet disappointments, but I'm hoping, I'm crossing my fingers.
Now, please pick your question, my friend. And you have picked question number 1. Okay, your question comes from John Kenneth Salandanan. And your question is, which is more appropriate? Man makes the history, or history makes a man? I'll repeat your question. Which is more appropriate for you? Man makes the history, or history makes a man?
Well, thank you so much, Final Board of Judges, for choosing me. Well, actually, sharing my convictions with basic justification and rationalization about the given question and scenario, which is more important, what makes a man? What man makes the history, or history makes a man? Well, actually, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to choose man makes the history. Why? Because, ladies and gentlemen, all of us, like Dr. Jose Rizal, all of those people who are the epitome of in our nations, or not just in our country, and as well as in the other, it's always that man is there. Because man is always there, capable of giving rational, logical thinking and reasoning. He's able to give and able to share what he has in order to make history. Thank you so much.